Okay. I just looked at the election results and Facebook shut up. I just have to say, well, I just have to ask the American people one question. And that one question is this: how can you be so fucking stupid? Seriously. Seriously. I mean, you would have made history by electing Hillary president. Now I know that's not really a big deal, but another thing you would have shown is that the glass ceiling really did have a chance of breaking, and that, in my view, Hillary would have been an inspiration to tons of young women and girls out there in America, and hell, even across the entire world, to show that they can do anything just as well as a man can. But unfortunately, you decided to go with a fat, stupid, rich wanker. What the hell? And this is going to be a political video on both sides, UK and US. But what I will say is that you guys are idiots. You're even more stupid than I thought. Now I get why many of you voted for Trump. Okay, I get it. It's just that what puzzles me is, how can you do that? You are now royally screwed up. If anything, the whole world is now going to be screwed up, because everything has now just flipped on its head. Everything is now turned upside down. On the issue of the election, I will say Donald Trump did make some good points. However, for the most part, all I heard was racist and stupid things being said. I mean, the man has made jokes about sexual assault, which is never okay. It's not okay. I don't care if you were joking. I don't care if it was locker room talk. It's not okay. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? America has shown itself to still be a racist, bigoted country. I just can't believe it. I mean, didn't you guys learn anything from Bush? He was a rich Republican and he screwed everything up. So, you're basically going to be brought back to the policies that pretty much messed you guys up in the first place. Now, on the UK side of things, yeah, Brexit and all that, and I've accepted that. However, there's a few things I'd like to get off my chest. It was ruled that, Parliament will be voting on, Article 50. Now, I don't know everything. In fact, I don't know much. But what I do know is that Nigel Farage is actually being a hypocrite. He said during the EU campaign, right, well, let's just call it that, he said that, we want our country back, sovereignty and stuff. But now that we're actually doing that, he's saying that we're trying to change Brexit, that we're trying to block it. That's not the case, you ignorant moron. That is not the case. Personally, I agree. I approve of this. I asked my dad, who did vote Brexit, he approves. I've asked many of my friends who did vote Brexit, they approve, because what Theresa May wants to do, yes, she wants to give the British people what they voted for. Good. However, she wants to go about it completely wrong. She just wants to pull us out with no strategy, no plan of how we're going to do it. None. And this is what the parliamentary vote is about. They're not trying to stall or anything. They're actually trying to think it through. Think it through. How we're going to deal with the economy, how we're going to deal with the NHS, police, schools, everything. Everything. And Nigel says, you know what, I won, so I don't care what happens to my country. I don't care. Let's just get out of the EU so I can feel good about myself. I don't care what happens to people's livelihoods. I don't care what happens to their jobs, their income, whether they're on welfare or not. I don't care about any of that. That's basically what he's saying. And it's just it's just stupid. And he's branded several people traitors and enemies of the people. Tell you right now, you ignorant fuck, you can shut the hell up. Just shut up. Stupid shit. And that's for Donald Trump. He's basically the Nigel Farage of America. So, what the hell? His tax policy is screwed up. And the wall, if that happens, I'm just going to laugh my head off and I'm going to think, wow, you are a truly stupid, stupid person, Donald Trump. You're truly stupid. Like, thick. Properly thick. He'll have no idea what he's doing. He'll have no idea. None. But yeah, just like America have shown themselves, the UK have shown themselves. Many people in this country have shown themselves to be racist, bigots, ignorant, out of touch, losers. To put it nicely, losers. You say, politicians are out of touch, perhaps they are. But you are also out of touch because you won't adapt to the changing world. If you want to stick to your views on issues, that's fine. But just don't say stuff like, we voted out, so get out, speak English, shit like that. No one wants to hear it, especially not me. If that's your viewpoint, keep it to yourself. Just keep it to yourself. I like to believe that there's still some decent people in this country who think the same as me. That they have no problem with homosexuality, they have no problem with people from different backgrounds, different colours, people from different countries. I know several people like that, and I'm very, very proud and honoured to call them my friends. But it seems like the rest of this country is majorly screwed up, and just like the US, we are nothing more than a country full of racists and homophobics. That just sickens me. It just makes me sick. In a sense, it makes me ashamed to be British, because what the hell? Now, I assume America voted purely because of immigration. Now, I'm not that big on American politics, so I'm just going to go with my gut instinct and say that one of the big topics was on immigration. And I get that. I understand. But put yourself in an immigrant's shoes. Imagine you came from Syria or from a country in Africa, or just somewhere around there, or any other country. Let's just pretend that you are an immigrant. You don't speak English very well, and you're trying to flee from a war-torn country, or you're being oppressed, or you have a crappy life, and you just want to better yourself and your family. And because of some ignorant morons who say, you don't speak English, I was born and this is my country, get out. You're just taking our jobs, you're just pushing down wages, get out. For everyone in this country and everyone in the US, for us who were born here, and we're lucky to be born here, raised here, educated, we have a job here in our countries, for every one of us who have it so well, to judge them is wrong. Yes, I agree that immigration needs to be controlled. But we're going about it the wrong way, and America will certainly go about it the wrong way. In fact, they've been going about it the wrong way for years, as has the UK. So yeah. But it's what the fuck is wrong with you people? What the hell? Then again, it was your choice. It was your choice. And even though I don't agree with it, even though I think you've screwed yourselves up, even though I think that potentially you might have damaged the world's relationship with the US, including the UK's. What the hell? First Brexit, now this. What's next? Vladimir Putin trying to take over the world? I hope not. I hope not. But that's one of the reasons why the UN was created. You know, one thing that bugs me is that the president is called the leader of the free world. Here's the problem I have with that. One, they are a leader, yes, but they're the leader of America, no other country. It's not as if the president of the United States can come over here and say, you have to do your health system, you have to get rid of that and adapt to our health system. Yeah, that's when I think of that. That's when I think, you know, screw you. You know, the president does not control what other countries do, what other, you know, leaders do with their countries, what policies they want to implement, how they run things in their country. The American president has no say in that. None. And free world, this world is far from free. This world is far from free. So I don't know where that stupid thing came up. I really have no idea. Last thing I want to say, like shortly after Brexit, I know I keep switching between the UK and US, but bear with me. One of the few things I do agree with is that there was a poll, or there were several polls actually, and the British people said that the economy should be the main focus after Brexit. Immigration second, the economy first. This I actually agree with, because without a strong economy, like everything you have now, everything I have now, will be potentially at risk, or we could lose some of it. Some of us could lose our jobs. Some of us could lose our savings, or both. You know, so that's one of the things I approve of. I just hope that things work out, and I hope that America doesn't regret their decision. That's what I hope. And ultimately, I can accept the fact that we're out of the EU, I can accept that. But to be fair, I think a lot of us will only accept it if it shows that the economy stays strong, that immigrants are treated equally and fairly. Because they're not parasites, they're not leeches, they're human beings. And I think that's what a lot of people tend to forget, that immigrants are human beings, just like the rest of us. It doesn't matter what country they come from, it doesn't matter what colour they are, it doesn't matter what their background is, they're all human, like the rest of us. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Got it all out of the way, and I apologise for the swearing. I really do, I really apologise, but I felt like I had to. So I'm sorry again for the swearing, and I'll see you all guys later.